Hey guys, what's going on? I'm Jarek120. I'm going to teach you a powerful card trick here on how to disturb reality. This trick requires a total of 3 cards. The first of 2 are going to be found when your spectator says stop.
Stop.
And they are freebies. Doesn't matter what they are. 10 of clubs, Jack of diamonds. And the third card, that's the mystery card. That's the one that you want to keep hidden, secret. So you let them take a card, one that calls out to them, one of their choice, the old pick a card, any card. And once they get that memorized, you're going to sandwich it into the middle of the deck. You let them get one more peek at it. Boom. I didn't see it, but you let them see clear as day that it is in fact going into the middle. No breaks, nothing fancy, no loops, no strings attached. And you want them to see that their card clearly is somewhere in the middle between the 10 and the jack. But if you believe in yourself, and with a tiny pinch of magic, what you might be able to do is get the cards to jump to the middle of the deck to find their selected 5 of hearts. That is Oreo sandwich. Let's figure out how to do it. So to do this magic trick, you're going to need the Jack of diamonds and the 10 of clubs, or whatever 2 cards you prefer, from your bicycle deck or whatever deck you're using. And then you're going to have to go to a different deck of cards and get the 2 duplicates. So this trick requires 2 duplicate cards. And the setup is you're going to put the, let's just for all intents and purposes, put the 10 of clubs on the bottom of the deck and the Jack of diamonds right on top of it. Both cards face up. And then these cards go on top. It doesn't particularly matter what order they're in, but it does matter what position you put them in when you actually place them in the deck. So this is what you need to remember. 2 of the cards face up on the bottom. You have to remember which order they're in. In this case, 10 clubs on bottom, Jack of diamonds on top. So with our 2 cards on bottom and the duplicates on top, we need to force these top 2 cards. And the way that we're going to go about doing this is by a modified Hindu shuffle force. So you're going to strip away the middle packet, and with that break, you're going to catch the entire top packet and start stripping off packet by packet, small packets. And you're going to ask your spectator to tell you when to say stop. And when you can predict it and feel it, it's just a timing issue. As soon as they stop, you're going to break away all those cards. So they say stop to get your 2 first cards. So boom, half the trick's already done essentially, which is nice because a lot of flashing can happen there. So be careful when you're doing this. Practice, work on your angles, any false cuts that you may want to do. So you force them to take these 2 cards and then you give them the free choice, making sure not to spread too far to flash the bottom 2 face-up cards. So once they take their selected card and they're showing it around to friends, family, loved ones, whoever, strangers, you can either buckle the bottom card and then catch a thumb break down here, or you can thumb off 1 card. You're essentially just trying to get a spacing in this packet down here. So what's going to happen is you're going to feed their card face down into your 2 face-up cards to sandwich them. And so hiding your angles, you're going to do a swing cut over to put their card into the middle of the deck, and you show them, you know, use the packet to turn this over and show them you're putting it into the middle. When you are putting it in the middle, but you're also feeding it between these cards. So in that spread through, it's just going to take some practice and some timing to get the flow right. So just go slow. But take your 9 diamonds. I want you to see that it is in fact going into the middle of the packet. And while you're doing that, you're just placing it between those 2 face-up cards. And you can leave it out jogged. I'm going to take your 9 diamonds. Well, you don't know it's the 9 diamonds. And what you see, it is in fact going into the middle. You're going to take the 10 of clubs. You're going to put it about 5 to 10 cards from the bottom, because again, spread through, that 10 of clubs is on the bottom, so we need it to stay consistent. Continuity, as they say in Hollywood. So 10 of clubs goes on the bottom, 5 to 10 cards. Jack of diamonds is going to go on the top, 5 to 10 cards. Once you get to this point in the trick, you can show them that their card has to be somewhere in between the 10 and the jack. You can even spread through the cards and give them this illusion that, you know, show them the spacing in between. And it's giving them, it's just an illusion because you don't want to spread through and show that. You want them to have the idea that all the cards are face down as displayed. And the way to go about doing this is to just start spreading through, and after you pass the jack and you get to a good feeling point, you know, 5, 10 cards maybe, you just push over a big chunk of cards. Careful not to flash that as I did. So spread through, push over a big gap, have this display. After you've done this display, you're going to do the side angle jog concealment move, or the sack move. I've taught it in other tutorials. Link in the description, or click the annotation to learn how to do it. But you're pushing these cards in, do the snap, do the side angle jog concealment, spread through the deck to reveal that 2 cards have come together right in the middle there, and they have trapped a card. You don't need to bring too much, you know, attention over here. All their focus should be right there. Those 2 cards, boom, snap at the fingers, shot together to catch your 9 of diamonds. Alright guys, that was a cool trick using 2 duplicate cards. Now, how do you get 2 duplicate cards? Well, you have to buy 2 of the same deck. Well, it's a week since I launched my Kickstarter project for the Alpha Kappa and the relaunch of the CXX deck. And that deck, both of those decks, feature 2 duplicate cards. So you could just, you know, if you want to support me, support the channel, help a dream come true. You know, there's probably going to be about 20 to 40,000 of you that watch this. So even if you don't want to invest in a deck, but you've ever gotten, you know, felt the benefit from Disturb Reality, I would love just even a $1 donation. If 20,000 of you, if 10% of everyone who watches this just throws in $1, then it will definitely reach its goal. It's raised over $10,000 in the first week, and it's already over 75% of its goal of $14,000. So there's still like 21 days to go, and it's close to $11,000, and it features 2 duplicate cards. If you know any card tricks that feature 2 duplicate cards, please email me, send me a video, share with me your thoughts, your ideas, any transpositions. I prefer not to ruin the cards, so people can, you know, you don't want to necessarily ruin a custom-made deck of cards that, you know, you're supporting if you do decide to get the CXX or the Alpha Kappa deck. But definitely go try this out. I'm Jarek120, and again, this video is also like an update for the CXX deck. It's doing great so far, almost $11,000 raised, 75% in the first week since its launch. Thanks you guys for supporting. If you're watching this video, hop on over, link in the description, Kickstarter link at the end as well. It's going on for another 21 days, and just throw in $1. Again, it's like 10% of you who watch this, you guys will look back on this video in a week and be like, oh wow, like 20,000 people watched that video. Like, it's the one time I ask for a donation of $1 to a Kickstarter project. Just check it out. Thanks everyone who's back so far, and thank you for everyone who shared it on social media, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. The works. My Kickstarter project going on for the next 21 days. Be inspired to learn, inspired to disturb. Send in those videos, and always rise above.